free NFL picks. This is action here for Saturday, August the 19th. I'm Tony T with our NFL Pick Show here for Saturday action. We have all 11 games before we get into just a couple things. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have free NFL picks updated all season long. Free picks every day from all the major sports. Major League Baseball is up there. Of course, college football a week away. Our morning steam team with WNB, CFL plays and more. It's a great time to subscribe. And also, if you would support our channel with that like, that thumbs up, we greatly appreciate it. Then visit Tony'sPicks.com. We are a multi-capper site showcasing top cappers in our industry. Click the links to the hot cappers, get signed up to our long-term passes. Hot cappers here like Ramon Scott, Morning Steam, Joseph Schultz up there. Ramon hot the last 30 days. Nick Fartini 7 days. Click the links, get signed up to our long-term passes. You'll find our latest premium picks here center of the page with our tabs for our best bets. Our $15 promotional pick and multi-packs offer great value. You can also scroll down and check out our pick ticker. There you'll find team versus team information. And you can save 20% off all premium pick packages when you use that promo code TonyT at checkout. Access our page by clicking the link you see there in the description. Click the All Cappers tab, get signed up. Always love to hear from you guys, so post your picks in the comments. We are looking for cappers, so apply on that home page. All right, let's go ahead and let's get this one started. Jaguars and Lions NFL pick here for Saturday. Now, Jacksonville, they're 1-0 on the preseason. They get that 28-23 road win at Dallas. Jaguars utilized 3 of their quarterbacks, including Trevor Lawrence, who threw 6 passes. Nathan Rourke and C.J. Beathard combined for 15-30 for 233 yards. Jaguars put up 414 yards of offense, converting 10-17 on third down. They did allow 246 yards passing to Dallas, but only 5.2 yards per attempt. Jags converted 4 of 5 inside the red zone. They passed the ball 36 times. Now, Jaguars quarterback in camp are starter Trevor Lawrence with backup C.J. Beathard and Nathan Rourke. Detroit 1-0, a 21-16 home win to New York Giants. Lions outscored New York 18-3 in the second half. Goff sat. Nate Sudfeld saw most of the action, going 15-29 for 194 yards and 2 interceptions. Rookie Adrian Martinez saw action, 4 of 7 for 37 yards. Lions defense held the Giants to just 2 of 13 on third down and only 216 yards of offense. Jared Goff is the starter quarterback for Detroit. Backing up Goff are Teddy Bridgewater, Nate Sudfeld, Adrian Martinez, and Hendon Hooker. Lions will not play starters as the team conducted joint practices. Teddy Bridgewater will get the starter quarterback. And, of course, Doug Peterson not commenting on his starters playing or not, though they did play in the joint practices. Starters could be limited for Jacksonville here. Bridgewater is experienced and playing for that backup spot for the Lions. Play here Detroit plus 3.5. Dolphins and Texans NFL pick here for action Saturday. Miami 0-1 in the preseason. 19-3 home defeat to Atlanta. Dolphins are outscored 13-3 in the final quarter. Now, Tua sat out the opener. Skylar Thompson and Mike White were under center, combined for 19 of 30 for 189 yards and 3 interceptions. Miami converted only 3 of 10 on third down. They gave 5 sacks, but ran the football for 168 yards with 6.5 yards per rush, but they finished with a -4 turnover margin. Behind Tua quarterback are Skylar Thompson and Mike White. Now, Houston, they're 1-0. The 29 road win at New England. Texans played 3 quarterbacks with Davis Mills going 9 of 12 for 99 yards and a touchdown. Veteran Case Keenum 9 of 14 for 79 yards and a touchdown. They finished with 265 yards with only 3 yards per rush, by the way. Texans defense held the Patriots at 3 of 12 on third down and 3.3 yards per play. Now, C.J. Stroud is the starter for Houston. His backups are Davis Mills and Case Keenum and also E.J. Perry. C.J. Stroud will start this preseason game for Houston. Head coach Ryan said that all players will play. Dolphins head coach Mike McDaniel has not revealed his plans for this game to the media, although he did not seem comfortable playing 2-0 in the preseason. I like to look at the Texans defense for this first-year head coach, who was the former defensive coordinator for the 49ers. Play here will be Houston -2. Bills and the Steelers NFL pick for Saturday. Buffalo 1-0 in the preseason after their 23-19 home win to Indianapolis Colts. 2 backups saw action at quarterback for Buffalo. Matt Barkley was 14 of 15 for 172 yards and 2 touchdowns. Kyle Allen, 8 of 15 for 122 yards and a pick. The Bills were 6 of 12 on third down, averaged 8.1 yards per pass attempt, and offensively wasn't more efficient than the Colts. Josh Allen returns as a starter in Buffalo. His backups are Matt Barkley and Kyle Allen. Pittsburgh 1-0 in the preseason after their 27-17 win at Tampa Bay. Starting quarterback Kenny Pickett saw action, went 6 of 7 for 70 yards and a touchdown. Backup Mason Rudolph 7 of 12, 132 yards and a touchdown. Both Tanner Morgan and Mitch Trubisky threw an interception. Steelers defended third down very well, held Tampa Bay to only 2.5 yards per rush. Pittsburgh starter Kenny Pickett with backups Mason Rudolph, Mitch Trubisky, and rookie Tanner Morgan. Buffalo will play their starters for a quarter and a half. Steelers are expected to get more playing time here, their starters at least. Bills got good work from their backup quarterbacks in the opener. Would prefer that unit over the Steelers QB backups. Play here, Buffalo -1. Bears and the Colts, NFL pick Saturday. Chicago 1-0 in the preseason after their 23-17 home win to Tennessee. Bears put up the first 14 points in that first quarter. Justin Fields went 3 of 3 for 129 yards and 2 touchdowns. Peterman, Badgett, and Walker saw action in the backup roles with limited pass attempts combined for no touchdowns nor interceptions. Bears were only 4 of 12 on third down, 0 of 3 inside the red zone. They did turn the ball over 3 times. Fields' backups are Nathan Peterman, P.J. Walker, and rookie Tyson Badgett. Indianapolis 0-1, a 23-19 road defeat at Buffalo. Rookie starting quarterback Anthony Richardson played and went 7 of 12 for 67 yards and a pick. Backup Gardner Minshew, 6 of 6 for 72 yards. Sam Ehlinger, 8 of 9 for 72 yards. Colts ground attack generated only 3.1 yards per rush, and they finished with 4.7 yards per play. Richardson is the QB1. The backups are Gardner Minshew and Sam Ehlinger. Justin Fields and several starters will sit out this game. Expect backups and bubble roster players on the field. Colts rookie quarterback Anthony Richardson could see some action. Prefer the Colts backups here in Minshew and Ehlinger. The play here Indianapolis -4.5. Buccaneers and the Jets, NFL pick here for action Saturday. Tampa Bay 0-1 after their 27-17 home defeat to Pittsburgh. Buccaneers were held to 7 points through 3 quarters. There is a quarterback battle between Kyle Trask and Baker Mayfield. Trask 6 of 10 for 99 yards and a pick. Mayfield 8 of 9 for 63 yards and a touchdown. Third string John Wolford went 10 of 17 for 111 yards and a touchdown. Bucs struggled moving the chains, going 4 of 14 on third down and allowed 4 sacks. The run game stalled with 2.5 yards per attempt. Buccaneers are carrying 3 quarterbacks in camp in Mayfield, Trask, and Wolford. New York 1-1 after a 27-0 road win at Carolina. Aaron Rodgers did not play. His backup Zach Wilson was 14 of 20 for 123 yards and a touchdown. Tim Boyle saw work and finished 9 of 10 for 84 yards and 2 touchdowns and a pick. New York converted 9 of 17 on a combined third and fourth down plays while holding the Panthers to 3 of 13 combined on third and fourth downs. Rodgers' backups are Zach Wilson and Tim Boyle. Buccaneers expected to rest starters. Aaron Rodgers will not play. There is a quarterback battle at Tampa Bay. Wolford has NFL experience as a backup with the Rams. Prefer this unit here. Play here Tampa Bay plus the 3.5. Titans and the Vikings, NFL pick here for Saturday. Tennessee 0-1 after a 23-17 road defeat to the Chicago Bears. Backup quarterback Malik Willis was 16 of 25 for 189 yards and an interception. Will Levis saw work 9 of 14, 85 yards and a pick. Each quarterback was sacked 4 times. Titans were shut out in the second half. Tennessee did finish with 372 yards of offense, 5 yards per rush, 4 turnovers for the Titans in defeat. Ryan Tannehill is the Titans starting quarterback. The backups Malik Willis and Will Levis. Minnesota 0-1 in the preseason after a 24-13 road defeat at Seattle. They were outscored 17-3 in the second half. Kirk Cousins did not play. Nick Mullins 14 of 20 for 139 yards and a touchdown. Jaron Hall completed only 6 of 14 throws for 37 yards. The Vikings struggled to move the chains, going 4 of 14 on third down and 1 of 3 on the fourth down. They averaged only 4 yards per play. The backups in camp behind Cousins are Nick Mullins and BYU rookie Jaron Hall. Vikings starters expect to sit this one out. Titans starters got a lot of work in that joint practice sessions with Minnesota this week, so they are questionable to play here. Turnovers and offensive line protection the concern for Tennessee. They play here in Minnesota plus 2.5. Chiefs and the Cardinals, NFL pick here for action on Saturday. Kansas City 0-1 in the preseason, a 26-24 road defeat to New Orleans. Patrick Mahomes started through 2 passes. Shane Buechele, 11 of 18 for 155 yards, 2 touchdowns and a pick. Veteran Blake Gabbert was 4 of 8 for 59 yards and a touchdown. Chris Olajuwon saw some action, 5 of 12 for 52 yards. So they got four quarterbacks in this game, and he also had a pick, by the way. KC did finish with 263 yards passing, and a late interception was costly in defeat. Chiefs ran for 4.9 yards per attempt, and it was 3 of 4 inside the red zone. Patrick Mahomes' backups are Blaine Gabbert, Shane Buechele, and Chris Olajuwon. Arizona moved to 1-0 in the preseason after an 18-17 home win to Denver, down 10-zip at the half. They outscored the Broncos 18-7 in the second half. With Kyler Murray injured, there is a quarterback battle to start the season. Rookie Clayton Tune, 13 of 23 for 135 yards and a touchdown. He also threw a pick. Veteran Colt McCoy, 4 of 4 for 17 yards. Cardinals did convert 9 of 18 on third down, with the run game producing 3.7 yards per attempt. The Arizona quarterbacks in camp are Colt McCoy and rookie Clayton Tune and Jeff Driscoll and David Blau. Murray is recovering from that ACL tear. Andy Reid said his stars will play a half. No word about the Cardinals starters, but Colt McCoy could be the team starter in week 1 with Murray recovering from that injury. But just feel confident to take the points behind the backup quarterbacks for the Cardinals. Play here Arizona plus 7.5. Patriots and the Packers, NFL pick for action on Saturday. New England 0-1 after their 20-9 home defeat to Houston. Patriots sat their starting quarterback Mac Jones. Bailey Zappi saw most of the work, 12 of 14 for 79 yards. Mele Cunningham did lead a touchdown drive, 3 of 4 for 19 yards, but he rushed for 34 yards and a touchdown. Showed a burst of speed out there against mainly backups at that point in the game. Patriots had only 9 first downs, so they were 3 of 12 on third down and averaged only 3.3 yards per play. Behind Mac Jones at quarterback are Bailey Zappi, Trace McSorley, and the Louisville rookie Mele Cunningham. Green Bay 1-0 after their 36-19 road win at Cincinnati. Packers were up 21-16 at the half, then put up another 15 points in the second. Jordan Love saw work, went 7 of 10 for 46 yards and a touchdown. Sean Clifford 20 of 26 for 208 yards with a touchdown, but 2 interceptions. Green Bay finished with 437 offensive yards. The ground game generated 183 yards with 7 yards per rush attempt and a perfect 4 of 4 inside the red zone. Green Bay backup quarterbacks behind Love are Sean Clifford and Alex Mago. Patriots are undecided who is going to play in this one. Green Bay is playing their starters. Patriots offense did not look good in the opener. But for the Packers backups at the quarterback position, play here Green Bay minus the 2.5. Broncos and the 49ers, NFL pick action here for Saturday. Denver 0-1 after an 18-17 road defeat at Arizona. Broncos built that 10-0 lead at the half, only to get outscored 18-7 in the second half. That last touchdown coming very late in that game. Russell Wilson saw action. Went 7 of 13 for 93 yards and a touchdown. Jarrett Stidham was only 5 of 15 for 50 yards and a pick. Ben DiNucci finished 7 of 9 for 57 yards. Broncos struggled to move the chains, 5 of 14 on third down. The run game did generate 5.5 yards per attempt. The bad guys behind Russell Wilson are Jarrett Stidham and Ben DiNucci. San Francisco fell to 0-1, a 34-7 road defeat to Las Vegas Raiders, down 14-7 at the half. They get outscored 20-0 in the second. Trey Lance 10 of 15 for 112 yards and a touchdown, but surrendered 4 sacks. Sam Darnold 5 of 8 for 84 yards. Brandon Allen 5 of 8 for 36 yards, but had a pick. San Francisco struggled to move the chain, just 2 of 10 on third down, and finished with 3 yards per rush. Defensively, they did surrender 4 of 4 red zone conversions to the Raiders. The quarterbacks in camp for San Francisco are Brock Purdy, Trey Lance, Sam Darnold, and Brandon Allen. Denver will play starters up to 24 snaps. 49ers could see limited time starters could see limited time in this one. Not confident Stidham and DiNucci to lay 4 points on the road, though. Play here San Francisco plus the 4. Raiders and Rams, NFL pick for action on Saturday. Las Vegas here 1-0 in the preseason, a 34-7 home victory to San Francisco. Raiders took a 14-7 lead into the half and then outscored the 49ers 20-0 the rest of the way. Garoppolo sat the opener. Rookie Aiden O'Connell, that rookie out of Purdue, 15 of 18, 141 yards and a touchdown. Chase Garber saw action, 3 of 5 for 11 yards and a touchdown. Las Vegas held 49ers to 2 of 10 on third down. Raiders were 4 of 4 inside the red zone. Jimmy Garoppolo is the Raiders QB1 with backups Brian Hoyer, Chase Garbers, and Purdue rookie Aiden O'Connell. Rams fell to 0-1, a 34-17 home defeat to the LA Chargers. Rams sat Matthew Stafford, and went with backups under center. Rookie Stetson Bennett, 17 of 29 for 191 yards and a touchdown. Brett Rippon, 3 of 6 for 11 yards. Rams were just 4 of 13 on third down and averaged only 4.2 yards per pass attempt. They did surrender 214 yards rushing to the Chargers for nearly 7 yards a carry. Stafford returns as a Rams starter. In camp are backups Brett Rippon and Georgia rookie Stetson Bennett. And UT Martin rookie Dresser Wynn as well. No word yet on Garoppolo here. He was just cleared 4 weeks ago after his ankle injury. Many Rams starters got work in the joint practices and will not play. LA Rams have not been a good preseason team under McVay. Prefer the Raiders' backup quarterbacks here. Play here Las Vegas -3.5. Cowboys and the Seahawks. NFL pick for action on Saturday. Dallas 0-1 in the preseason, a 28-23 home defeat to Jacksonville. Dak Prescott did not play. Will Greer completed 22 of 31 for 199 yards with 2 touchdowns and a pick. Cooper Rush was 10 of 12 for 83 yards. Cowboys defense surrendered 414 yards to Jacksonville with 269 passing yards for 7.5 yards per attempt. They were 3 of 4 inside the red zone and threw the football 43 times. The backup quarterbacks behind Dak Prescott are Cooper Rush and Will Greer. Seattle 1-0 after a 24-13 home win in Minnesota. Seahawks outscored the Vikings 17-3 in the final quarter there. Geno Smith sat the preseason opener. Drew Lock 17 of 24 for 191 yards with 2 touchdowns and an interception. Holton Ahlers 4 of 4 for 43 yards and a touchdown. Defensively, they held the Vikings just 4 yards per play and 5 of 17 combined on third and fourth down plays. Geno Smith backups in camp are Drew Lock and that East Carolina rookie Holton Ahlers. Prescott and veteran Cowboys starters will not play. Starters sat last week for Seattle, and it's not clear their plans here. The concern for Seattle is if they decide to give more time to that rookie Holton Ahlers, since they know what they got pretty much with Drew Lock. Not confidently in a touchdown here. Rush and Greer did show well in the opener play here. Dallas at +7. All right, that was our NFL Pick Show here for action on Saturday. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have free NFL picks updated all season long. Free picks every day from all the major sports. Of course, we got Major League Baseball. College football is a week away. And, of course, we got WNBA CFL picks from our Morning Steam team, so check those out. Of course, visit our site, Tony'sPicks.com, for our best plays. Our premium picks are there. And use that promo code you see there in the banner there. Tony T at checkout will save you 20% on our best plays, our premium picks. I'm Tony T. Back tomorrow with more free picks.